Hi everybody, Joanne here on this Fast Friday to tell you another fun fact about a fantastic Young Living product. Today we are going to make air freshener discs. Now this is a very simple recipe. It calls for 1 cup of baking soda, which I've got right here, almost. And then you want to make sure that you have your molds ready over here. And you're going to put that in a glass bowl. Then you need 4 tablespoons, so the big one, excuse me, I just inhaled the baking soda. 4 tablespoons of distilled water. So I got the big spoon here, I'm going to put 4 tablespoons in. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then you're going to get your essential oils. Let me get my spoon. I forgot my spoon. So you could put any essential oils in here that you want. You need 25 drops. So however you want to do it. The recipe that I saw online called for lemon and lavender, which is a really nice combination. It does smell really good. But what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put them in my son's items that he's left here while he is off at boot camp and then at AIT and then off on wherever they send him wherever he happens to be stationed. So he's going to be gone for 6 years. So his stuff is going to need peppermint because I hate spiders. And we know how much spiders like dark places where there's a very little activity. So that's what's going in this is peppermint. And I am going to put a little lavender and a lemon in it as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm only going to put in 7 drops of lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I'm going to put in 8 drops of the lemon. And of course, 7 and 8 make 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then to make up the total of the 25 drops, I am going to put in 10 drops of peppermint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Now remember the ratio is 25 drops of essential oils, Young Living essential oils, to 1 cup of baking soda and 4 tablespoons of distilled water. I suppose you could use regular water, but I just happen to have distilled water here, so I'm going to go ahead and use it just like the recipe says. Now these are awfully runny, so I sure hope that they work. I've never made these before, but you're going to get a updated video tomorrow when I pop them out of their little cases. I found this cool little silicone, I don't know, it's like an ice cube tray. It's a little candy mold at Walmart. I found it in the Easter section. And apparently, if you're not there on a holiday, you're not going to find one of these because the CSM told me they only have these candy molds on the holidays. I personally don't care what the shape is, so I went ahead and picked up the rabbit one since I was the only one left on the shelf. But what I also found at Walmart, in their celebration, I think it's called celebration area, where they have the wedding stuff and the birthday party stuff, they had this, it's a plastic display thing, and there were 4 shot glasses left in it. So I took those out and I set them on the shelf and I asked the CSM if I could have this as well, because I think that this might work better. But I do have this little bunny one as a backup. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and pour, I hope this works, pour these into the on my shirt. Pour them into this and make my little disc. Now it says it's supposed to make 20 discs, but I find that hard to believe. But we'll see how many it makes right here. You don't want to fill them completely full because you don't want them to be like hockey puck size. Nobody needs that kind of scent reducer in their house. Now again, you can put these anywhere. You can put them, I intend to put one in my car. I'm going to put, obviously, however many containers of items that Jay has downstairs, I'm going to go ahead and put in his. Oops, that one's going to be a big one. That's going in one of his stuff. I'm going to put in his so that I keep the spiders and the other critters, any that might decide they want to live there, out of his. But you could put these, like if you had a travel trailer, and when you winterize it, so of course you're not going to use it for a few weeks or a couple months or something, I'm going to put some of this thicker stuff back there in the early ones, because those are kind of, whoops, now I'm just making a mess. You could put this in your travel trailer to keep it from getting stinky, you could put them in a linen closet, because everybody knows, even though nothing goes in there but freshly cleaned linens, it still has a funky smell. I don't get that, but you know, that's what happens. So here we go. They're in these little molds. It says you have to let them dry for 24 hours. So we're going to come back tomorrow and see what these look like. Everybody have a fantastic Friday. Bye now.